everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Kendra and today I'm going to be doing a Kindle Unlimited haul. I'm going to go through all of the books that I have downloaded from Kindle Unlimited that is on my Kindle right now. And I'm going to go through all 10 books that I have downloaded. So the first one that I want to talk about is Three Blind Dates by QUINN. This is the first book in the Dating by Numbers series. This is about a woman. She is a news reporter and there is this restaurant in town where blind dates come in to have their first date, and they are trying to get publicity for this restaurant, and she is the perfect person for them to get the word out because she is a well-known reporter. She makes a profile and she goes on 3 blind dates. I heard that this book is super funny. I honestly cannot wait to read this one. The next book that I have checked out is The Guy on the Right by Kate Stewart, and this is the first book in the Underdog series, and really all I know about this book is that it's set during college and the main character is a underdog basically, and his roommate is like this superstar football player. He's hoping to get this girl, is what I gather from the synopsis. So this one sounds really good. I've heard great things about this book as well, so I cannot wait to read this one. The next book that I have checked out is Someday Someday by Emma Scott, and the only thing I really know about this book is that it is about 2 guys. They meet at a Narcotics Anonymous meeting and it is their romance. That's really all I know about it. I've heard amazing things about this book from multiple different people, so I'm really excited to read this one because I love male-male romances. I'm hoping this one is going to be real good and their romance is amazing. The next book that I have checked out is Born Darkly by TRISHA WOLFE, and this is the first book in the Born Madly duet, and I am planning on reading this one this month. And this one is about a criminal psychologist. She has a patient that is a serial killer and she falls in love with him. This book sounds very interesting and I cannot wait to read this one, hopefully really soon, like in the next few days, so I cannot wait to read it. The next book that I have checked out is Manhattan by KANDI STEINER. This is the 3rd book in the Becker Brothers series, and this book follows the youngest brother in the Becker brothers, and this is a friends to lovers. It is a small town romance and it's set around a distillery. I read the first 2 books, absolutely love them, so I cannot wait to read this one. I honestly don't know why I haven't read it yet, but hopefully I do real soon. The next book that I have checked out is Irresistible by Melanie Harlow. This is the first book in the Cloverleaf Farms series. This is about a guy. He is a single dad and he is the CFO of Cloverleaf Farms, and it is a relationship with him and his part-time nanny. So I love nanny type stories, I love single dad stories, and I love small town romances, so I know this book I'm going to absolutely love. I know Shelby at Shelby Taggart Reads keeps telling me that I'm going to love this one, so I really need to read this one really soon. The next book that I have checked out is Release by Martinez, and this is about a couple. They are together through high school, and when Ramsey is 17 he ends up killing the boy that assaulted his girlfriend, so now he is in prison. So 12 years later she is still in love with Ramsey. I'm guessing that he gets out of prison. I'm really not sure. The synopsis really doesn't say much, but I know I talked about this in one of my book buzzes before, and this one just sounds really good, and I haven't read any prison romances per se, so I'm definitely interested in reading this one, and hopefully I can get to this one really soon. The next book that I have checked out is Dr. Dearest by R.S. Gray. I recently read R.S. Gray's Hotshot Doc, absolutely loved it. It is another medical romance, so when I saw that she is coming out with another medical romance, I knew I needed to check it out as soon as it came out. So this one is about Natalie. She is training to be a surgeon, and at the same hospital Connor, which is her brother's best friend, also works there, so it is their romance. I love brother best friend romances, so I cannot wait to read this one. And the last book that I have checked out is Gilda Lily by Slaci Hart. This is the 2nd book in the Bennett Brothers series, and I'll be reading this one for Contemporary-a-thon, so this week I will be reading this one, and this is about a woman. She is an event planner and she has to work really close with the florist and the gardener there she does not get along with, and they have to work very closely with each other. Is there romance? I read the first book in this series. I really liked it. I thought it was super cute, so I'm really excited to read this one, and I really hope it is as good as the first book in the series. So those are all 10 books that I have checked out from Kindle Unlimited. Let me know in the comments what books you have checked out from Kindle Unlimited, or if you've read any of these books, let me know what you thought of them. And until then, I will see you in my next video. Bye!